All right, everybody, welcome to Dr. Kush's Exotic Drinks. You got him. If you wanted him, you have him. It's Dr. Kush. Me. Now, what are we making? That's an important part of Tiki Tuesday. What are we making? We have made this cocktail before, and we're going to make it again. There is no reason to not have great cocktails a few times in your life. Maybe every night in your life. I don't know. You got to talk to your doctor about that. Tonight, we're making a cocktail called the Port Light. What's great about the Port Light? I will tell you. This drink is interesting because not often do we have a cocktail that comes out of the tropical paradise called Ohio. This one's coming out of Columbus, Ohio. A dude named Sandro Conti. We've all never heard his name. He worked at a place called the Tiki. Huge palace dedicated to Tiki. We love that kind of stuff. Not there anymore. Gone. Apparently, you can't hold up a Tiki empire in Ohio. O-H-I-O. Can't do it. Our friend Jeffrey the Beach Bum Berry was going through just trying to find any kind of old cocktails. He found this one from Sandro, found it. Turns out it was written in 1961. First time we ever heard about this cocktail. And if we really start to break it down, it is just a tropical whiskey sour. That's really all there is to it. Just a tropical whiskey sour. But the tropical aspects that we put into it are what makes it so good. Simple. Simple cocktail. Not much to it. We are going to be shaking this one. Some people say it's good to whip it. Some people say it is good to blend it. I don't have Port Light glasses, so I'm going to have to use the closest thing I have to a Port Light glass, and I'll show you what that is here in just a moment. Okay, over here. Lemons. Cheapest ingredient first. This thing's just grow on trees, so we're going to use our lemons. Right here, we need an awful lot of lemon juice. How much lemon juice? In fact, we need 1 ounce. I made passion fruit syrup. It's incredibly simple. Looks like this. Still a little warm. All it is, okay? I'll show you. This. You see this stuff right here? These are frozen passion fruits. I think I bought the whole bag for like $4. You know, normally one passion fruit is like $400, $500, $600. This $4 for the whole bag. All you do is you put in equal parts sugar, water, and those passion fruit pebblets. Very simple. You heat it up until the sugar has dissolved into the water, and then you're good. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's all we got to do. Hashtag pebblets. We need ½ ounce of some homemade passion fruit syrup. Right here, homemade Grenadine. If you want, you can go out and buy Grenadine. So easy to make. All you do is take some of this. This is pomegranate juice. Equal parts pomegranate juice and sugar. That's it. If you want, you're real fancy with it, a little bit of rose water would be good. Okay, we need 1/4 ounce of some Grenadine. If you want to store it for a little bit longer, a little bit of alcohol has never hurt a little bit of Grenadine. Just put a little vodka, a little rum in there, and you should be good. Obviously, though, then you can't make Shirley Temples for the Kinder because that's unlawful. It would be what we call in the profession a scofflaw. Do we keep going? I think so. The reason this drink is so crazy, the reason that people immediately know when you say Port Light is because it's bourbon. Most Tiki drinks do not even deal with bourbon. So get your bourbon ready. If you want to use rye, okay, that's fine. Use rye. We're going to be using this guy. This is Michter's bourbon. Original recipe calls for 1½ ounces. That has never stopped us before. Why not? Throw in 1½ to 2 ounces of some bourbon. We want to put the crushed ice in here for the shake. We don't mind this one being a little waterier. Doesn't bother us, so we're just going to throw a little crushy ice in here. Who's a super professional bartender? His name is Kush. Right here. When we throw crushed ice into a drink, we don't need to shake so much. We do need to shake it a little bit, but we don't need to shake it so much. So let's give it how about one of these? Ta-da! Okay, I got to go digging for the glass. So hang with me for a second. All the way back. Oh, there it is. There you are. Found it. The Port Light glass is a fairly specific type of glass. Red glass. It looks like a Chinese lantern. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of looks like that. Gold etching on the top, gold sort of running through, but then the rest of it is this red light. I was at a place. It's called a swap mart or a flea market. If you are always on the hunt for fun new glassware, flea markets are awesome, I find. So I did find this. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it does have that bright red glow. And we're going to go with that. So we have a pretty crushy drink. We have all this crushed ice in here. I'm going to go ahead and pour crushed ice into the glass. Normally, you don't serve up drinks with crushy ice. Today, we're okay. We're going to be fine. Dehydrated orange. Why not? And throw this there. There we go. There we have it. The Port Light cocktail. If you are trying to get into Tiki, I know I'm not talking to any of you. I understand. People that are just trying to get into Tiki don't show up 4 nights a week to watch a guy make Tiki drinks. Those people are deep into Tiki. They may have a problem. You guys, listen, this is kind of our support group right here. This is the Port Light. If you are interested in getting deeper into different spirits, you have decided that maybe your rum days are over, you want to find something else, this is a great cocktail for a bourbon cocktail. The Port Light. Cheers. Amazing. This thing is awesome. A great thing to make for your friends that think they don't like rum. We all have that friend, you know, when they were in college or whatever, they drank a whole handle of Bacardi, and now they're saying, oh, I don't like rum. Rum, you know, because the only rum is Bacardi. It's the only one I've ever seen. And one time I, being an irresponsible dork, got way too drunk on it. So now I can never drink any rum ever again. I've closed that door. Tell them, okay, fine. You want to close the door to the most diverse category of spirits in the world? Great, fine. Don't cut out all Tiki drinks. Instead, make them a Port Light. Got it good.